Good morning, dear students. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Navada. Today is Monday, so today we will learn First Flight, and today we will learn the poem that is The Animals, written by Walt Whitman. Animals. The poet, he is an American poet, and other details will be given in the video. And first time he had broken the tradition, that is the the poetry that would be written in rhythm. This poem, there is no rhyming pattern. Without rhyme, this poem has been written. What is there in this poem? What is the subject matter? Animals, that the poet, he wants to be an animal and he wants to be live with the animals, because the qualities of the animals that attracted the poet, and that the human beings, the qualities, that the features the human beings are having, that those are just disliked by the poet. On the other hand, the features, the qualities that the animal beings have, that those just attracted the poet. So that's why the poet wants to be to live with the animals. What the animals are having? The animals are that placid and self-contented. Placid means they are very calm and quiet, and contented means they are very happy. And so that the poet observed them, looked them long and long, for the long time. Why? Because for a long time he had observed the animals, and he had found that the animals, they are very happy and they are very calm. They are not jealous, they are not quarrelsome, and that the most nice thing that attracted the poet, that is they are not interfering. They never interferes to others matters. So naturally, what do you think? That maximum time we get irritated by the people who just interfere in other matters, in our matters. So that the animals, they don't have the quality, that feature to irritate others, to interfere others. Next stanza, the animals, they never sweat and whine at night, never they that lie down without sleeping, and that other things, they are not they never complain, and they never discuss about their that duties to God, and they never are mad to acquire worldly things, that is material things. The animals, they are very simple, so that generally the human beings, they just some human beings, mostly the human beings are there, at night they cannot sleep properly. That throughout the day, whatever they do at night, they remember those things and they judge those things. There's something they have not done properly, that they have done some that wrongdoings, for that they repent, and that's why they could not sleep. Some people are, so many people are there, that they are always they are having the complaining mentality, that all the human beings, they are having miseries, they are having sorrows, some problems, ups and downs, but the human beings, they always complain for their miseries, but the animal beings, they do not do all those things. Some human beings are there, that when we do something for the name of God, that should be hidden, that those are not to tell to others. So many people are there that they just make you irritated that what they have done, that they have done a lot for the poor, they have done a lot, that they have given some huge amount to that temple, they have given this thing to to the poor people, that these things are very much irritating, and that animal beings, they never do it. And some people are there that they always are very much eager to capture the things, to possess the things, worldly things. Is one small house I am having, so that within 2 years or 3 years I have to make one large bungalow. I have one car, I have to achieve 2 or 3 cars, BMW, all these things. That the human beings, they have all these that natures, all these features, but the animal beings, they do not have all these features, all these just habits. So that's why the poet is very much the poet feels comfortable, that's why he wants to live with the animals. The animal in the animal kingdom, you will say that among the animals, there's all the animals are equal, all the animals are same. But in the human beings, in the world of human beings, in the society of human beings, you will say that some people are that here that third stanza it is there, that some kneels to other, and that some are not. That kneels down means bows down, means that means there are some powerful person, there are some respectable person, and some are not. Some persons are respectable, some are not. Why some people are respectable, why are not some respectable? All the people are having respect, that in their own way. But in the human society, all these things are there. And that here some are influential, some are powerful, and some people are not powerful, some people are not influential. Some people are showing their gratitude to God or to some other people, some are not. Rather, some people are just like servants. Some people are some people are having more importance, and some people are having less importance. So there is that inequality among the human beings, that in the human society inequality is there, but in the animals, among the animals, in the animal society, it is not over there. In the human society, that people are crazy, people are very much worried about showing their relationships with other. But in the animal society, that the animals, they that neither they have any relationship, nor they have any competition to show off their relationship. It is true that animals, they use some animals for their food, but they never hide those things. But in the human society, you will see that the people, they are crazy, they want to show off that how good relationships they are having, that somebody is so good, that friend of them. But in reality, that the matter is, the thing is exactly the opposite. Means that actually in the plain way, you can see that human beings are just double-faced, multi-faced. They are pretentious. What they are not, they show up that they are, that if the human beings, they are not kind, they are not gentle, they are not truthful, but they show up that they are very kind, they are very truthful, they are very gentle. But that in the animal kingdom, in the animal among the animals, in the animal society, it is not over there, it is not present over there. So this is the another reason that the poet wants to live among the animals. And the poet is thinking that that the animal beings, they are having kindness, they are having truthfulness, they are having all the good qualities. So, but why the human beings, they do not have? where they have just left their qualities and when. And so that's why that the animal beings, they are very much truthful, they are original. So that's why when the animal beings, they show their relationship to the poet, the poet accepted that. You just have the examples. You are having the examples, no? That if you are having any pet, suppose dog. Mostly the people, they are having their pet, that is dog. Somewhere that the birds, are they liars? Are they pretentious? No, never. And that the dogs are the most loyal and the faithful animals. So when the animals, they are having relationship with you, never they will break it and never they will cheat you. So this is that the quality of the animals that that attracted the poet very much. And the poet is very much thinking that searching that where the good qualities of the animal beings, that human beings, they are also beings, rational beings, animal beings. But why the human beings, they do not have these original qualities, these pure qualities, whether the animal beings have? And the poet also is thinking that that carelessly they have left those good qualities, and that those qualities have been passed to the animal beings. So all these are the criteria, the features that for what the poet wants to be there, to live, to spend his time with the animal beings, not with the human beings. So watch this video several times. I am telling you, other teachers are telling, but you have decided what you will do. So I have nothing to say. So thank you everybody. Stay at home, stay safe.